Hey, what up guys and gals? Jesse here from Long Lost Robots. Today I want to talk about the DeepMind 12, but not just the DeepMind 12, the DeepMind 12X or 10-year anniversary for Behringer on the DeepMind 12. From what I'm understanding, the DeepMind was kind of like their first flagship synthesizer, but technically it is still kind of a 109, what is it, the 109, a Jupiter. I want Behringer to go ahead and talk for themselves really quick. We're going to look at the DeepMind 12, the new one they put out. It looks gorgeous. I'm going to give you some sounds that I created and a couple of presets because some of these guys know what they're doing a whole lot better than me, and I'm just going to give you a couple of pros and cons. I mean, pro-wise, it's all there. Don't even worry about that, but let's get the cons in because I just want you to let you know just really what the few cons are, and there's not a lot. Let's check out the Behringer video because, man, it is gorgeous. Just the first few minutes, excuse me, well, 1 minute, minute and a half. Let's go over the video. Let's check it out.
Hi, today we are here for a special anniversary. It's been 10 years since Behringer DeepMind changed the game. We are celebrating a decade of innovation with a bold new look. Introducing the DeepMind X series with a new color, end sights, and panel graphics.
Just give me a skin that I can slap right on this. Like, can I make it up somewhere on the computer, like some stickers or something? Because this looks gorgeous. Nice. Love the sound, too.
DeepMind X has a pure analog signal path with the legendary 3109 Japanese-style filter.
Pure analog, and there's a lot of warmth to this. I know that that word gets thrown around a lot, but I have the JU06A, and I have both styles. It comes with the 60 and the 106. I know what digital and analog, I know the difference. Let's continue going with this. And that's a beautiful synthesizer, by the way.
Stereo VCAs and 12 voices of polyphony.
12 voices.
It also includes 4 simultaneous effects engines with world-class quality algorithms from TC Electronics, Midas, and Clark Technique, including delays, reverbs, chorus, phaser, flanger, distortions, and many more. DeepMind X is an instant classic synthesizer, inspired from the past, designed for the future.
Designed for the future. Perfect. Perfect place to stop, guys. Okay, check it out. Before I get with anything else, before I move on with anything else, here's some sounds that I made. We're just going to go over them for a couple of seconds. I've been doing a lot of chord stuff because as I've been writing, I used the chord progressions here, and now I got my X50 out. I can start making my own chords. But the way this attacks compared to the MPC-1, which I have in front of me out of the screen, attacks differently. So check this sound out just by hand. And then check this out with the MPC-12. Look at the difference. So that's my sound, and as you can tell, look at how cool it is to be able to use the preset manager in the iPad. One of the pros, comes with an iPad app for free. Can't argue with that. It's free. It helps you navigate through one of the big cons, I'll get into that in a second, which is the preset manager. So not bad. I made that myself. I'll take it. A little double tap there. Let's check this one out. Somewhat similar. I've used these sounds in songs, so I'm really proud of that. The more I learn, the more I use it, the more I learn synthesis. I had some other stuff here, which I always like. Let's go to 37? Had them written down on a piece of paper over here. Check this out. This is kind of cool. It's a nice, cool pad. I wanted to show you that one just because I wanted to let you know there is a mod matrix in this, and they scare the hell out of me, mod matrices, but this thing's pretty powerful. You can connect just about every output to input, destination to send. I mean, it goes wherever you want. I had a couple of actual other cool ones here. What is number 42? Let's just go up the line, and you can see how, again, easy it is to navigate with the iPad. Can't beat that. Let's get that down. Pretty cool. Don't forget, there's an arpeggiator in here. There's a sequencer in here. You can control them with the application. There's your ARP. There's your sequencer. Pretty cool. I haven't used it much myself because I use the MPC for that stuff, and I kind of play in a more simplistic 80s type fashion, but sounds really cool, right? Let's just do a couple more. I'm going to give you my pros, my cons. We'll get out of here. Let's stop that. I think I had, 39? What was on 39? Oh, see, and there's one of the cons. As you just saw right now in the video, the application is very buggy. Would I take that on stage with me? I guess I would. I mean, look, you could see how fast it came back up, and it's still going to communicate with the DeepMind 12. But I'm glad that happened here on camera because I wanted to show it to you. Let's go back up here. Let's go, what is that, 39? I had number 39 on there. These are some strings. Nice swell strings. I have another string section, a string sound on here. Let's go ahead and see, the wide strings. I have used this on a song. It just sounded really cool, and I'm having a difficult time getting that sizzle that the JU06, I can get it on there, but I can't get it on the DeepMind 12. This guy did. It's really cool. Let's see how it sounds with the X50. Attacks differently, right? There was a keyboard on here that I really liked. Let's see where that's at. This might be the EP. So here's an electric piano on there. You can hear the nice noise on there. I am not a keyboard player. Do not shoot me in the comments. So I just wanted to get back with that one EP and let you see that one as well. So guys, look, this thing, it's actually messing with it myself. I've done some really cool electric pianos. Organ sounds are awesome on here. Pad sounds, I mean, so let's get with the pros. The pros, for your money, you are not going to get 12 voices. You are not going to get pure analog if that's what you're looking for. And you're not going to get that many effects. This thing comes with a 4-channel effects mixer, meaning you can add 4 effects to it. And let's get with the effects channel here on the iPad. Look how cool it is. So now you have this really cool way of dealing with your effects in a very kind of rack mount kind of a way. Kind of gives you that control that you want on the iPad. It looks better, feels better, obviously. I mean, so you just kind of hit this over here, and now you can choose what you want within the chain. So look at all these effects right here, guys. Was that 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around 30, so around 40 something effects on here. Really cool. Doesn't get any better than that. I mean, look at this really cool analog way of doing things. It looks real analog. It looks real chill. Very easy to see. So pros, it doesn't, I mean, look, this thing sounds beautiful. If you think it sounds horrible, that's up to you. It sounds awesome. It's 12 voices. You have the unison over here that you can get into. You have your effects. Effects are very expensive, guys. So for the money, for the analog, for the 12 voices, you are not going to get any better than that. I think this thing is a steal. Now, the cons are more important in a sense, and they're not big, but this thing just doesn't look that beautiful. I must say, the black on gray makes it a little difficult, not to navigate, but just to kind of see where things are. Now, everything is broken up into sections. Pretty basic. Come on, guys. I mean, I'm not an idiot, but it just would have been better to have a nice, beautiful, more user interface, right, guys? Now, the second thing, which is really just one of the biggest ones, is the programming is where you go to get your sounds. And it's just too much. If you see over here in your preset manager, you have A through H. I even created my own preset, and it's just kind of buggy, to be honest. So you have A through F or H, and then there's like 139 here, guys. I mean, it's hard to, I know it's a little hard to see, but look at that, 128 in section A alone. So in the bank A, there's 130 songs, and it goes all the way to H. Do the math on that, you have like 1,000 slots almost, you know what I mean? And really, guys, it's just too much. One thing I love about the JU06A is you can just you're basically looking at bank 1 through A, or patch 1 through 8, and you have 4 banks. So 4 times 8 per the 60 and the 106, because there's 2 synthesizers in the JU06A. There's 2 different ones, and it gives you that classic sound from each one, the 60 and the 106. And the JU06A is beautiful. I'm going to do a video on that alone. It's the working man synth right there. But guys, it's just too much. And without having the iPad hooked up, you have to get everything onto bank A, or you will just be literally going through massive amounts of presets. So here's your A50. I hope you guys can see it. And I can go down to H, or B up. So that's a little interesting. I got to go up to go to B instead of down. C, and it stays, you can see like 53, D53, E53, but now I got to go back to 1. I want to go to A1 or B1, and the problem is you can't use any of these encoders. You can see I'm actually manipulating the sound, and you can't use the actual data import. Now please, somebody in the comments below, if you know how to use this thing better than me. Anyways, guys, let's keep this video short. DeepMind 12, I would trade mine in a heartbeat for another $75 just to get those decals and just make it look sicker, because this thing is beautiful. Let's take a look at this really quick. I mean, but look how beautiful that looks, guys. Look how beautiful that looks. It's just awesome. I think it's great. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. It's the only way a small channel like mine can grow. So if you're interested in songwriting, gear, production, getting your songs finished, that is all what this what this channel is about, guys. It's about songwriting for sure, and having fun with our gear. I do use a lot of synthesizers these days, but guys, happy 10-year anniversary to the DeepMind 12. I cannot tell you how amazing it is to own these Behringer synths and have the ability to own these really cool synthesizers and have them here in my studio, and it doesn't break the bank. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Go get the DeepMind 12. There's not a lot of cons to this bad boy. It is beautiful. I would suggest getting one with a keyboard. If you get the 32 key, I think it's only a 6, so it's a DeepMind 6. 6 voices, and the other one's full size. It's a DeepMind 12 full size keyboard. I wish I would have gotten that one, just to be honest, as well. Have that full control and have it react to the keyboard the way it's supposed to do. So anyways, guys, my name is Jesse. I hope you are making some beautiful music. Take care.